الفاتحة. السلام عليكم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. والصلاة والسلام على رسولنا محمد سيدنا والمرسلين. مدد السلام طريقة مع الصحبة والخير في الجمعية. أدعون أستجب لكم وأنا دعاء.
Allah Almighty orders us to pray to Him, to supplicate and to request from Him through our prayers. And Allah Almighty says, ask me so that I may give to you. Pray to me so that I may fulfill your request. This is Allah Almighty's words and promise, and Allah Almighty's words are true. People say, we prayed, we asked, but our prayers were not heard, they were not fulfilled, they say. However, Allah Almighty says that if you pray, if you ask me, I will fulfill your request. The prayers of a believer will be accepted, whereas the prayers of a disbeliever, the requests of a disbeliever from Allah Almighty will not be accepted. Allah Almighty states that the prayers or requests of a disbeliever from Allah Almighty will not be accepted because a disbeliever does not have faith in Allah Almighty. As they do not truly believe in Allah Almighty, if they supplicate, their requests will not be fulfilled. Only the requests and prayers and supplications of a believer will be heard and fulfilled. Yet there are people, believers, who say that we pray and we ask from Allah Almighty, but our prayers are not fulfilled. They say, let there be no doubt, as our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, stated, the prayers of a believer will be heard, accepted and fulfilled. Our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, stated that the prayers and requests of a believer will be fulfilled, and even if their fulfillment does not materialize in this world, it will certainly materialize in the hereafter.
Çok fazla faydalıdır. O kadar ki insanlar diyor Peygamber sallallahu aleyhi ve sellem dua eder ki keşke hiçbir duamız dünyada kabul olmasaydı, ahirete kalsaydı diyor.
And our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, describes that the benefits, the blessings and the beauty of a prayer that is not fulfilled in this world, but which materializes in the hereafter, is so immense that believers, when they see the rewards and the blessings and the fulfillment of their prayers in the hereafter, they say that they will have wished that if only none of their prayers would have been fulfilled in this world, but all of them would have been preserved for the hereafter, so that they would have materialized in the hereafter because of the immense beauty and blessings of the prayers that are fulfilled in the hereafter.
O kadar faydalıdır. Onun için bazı insanlar duamız kabul olmadığı için dua etmeyeceğiz diyor.
So there are people who yet say our prayers are not fulfilled, and then they say we don't request, we don't ask from Allah Almighty, we don't pray.
Emirdir. Dua edin diyor Allah Azze ve Celle.
But it is an order from Allah Almighty that we should supplicate and ask Allah Almighty through our prayers and requests from Him.
Dua ibadet diyor Peygamber sallallahu aleyhi ve sellem. Şeyin kalbidir, başıdır, özüdür diyor Peygamber sallallahu aleyhi ve sellem ibadetin.
To request from Allah Almighty through our prayers and supplications, as our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, says, is the head, it is the heart, it is the essence of our prayers.
Dua etmek her zaman faydalıdır.
There's blessing in always asking from Allah Almighty and requesting from Him.
Ümitsizliğe kapılmak Müslümana iyi olmaz.
And we must not fall into despair, but ask from Allah Almighty. It is not good for a Muslim to be desperate.
Kafirler ancak Allah'tan ümidini keser, mümin kesmemesi lazım.
It is the sign of a disbeliever to lose hope. A believer should never lose his hope.
Duasını devamlı hayır dua yapsın.
And the believer should always continue to pray and ask and request from Allah Almighty. And when you ask from Allah Almighty, only ask for good things.
Şer dua yapmasın.
Don't ask for bad things to happen.
Devamlı hayır olsun ki dünyada da kabul olursa.
Always ask Allah Almighty for good things, for blessings to happen.
O büyük bir hayır olur.
And it will be a great benefit and a blessing when then these good prayers and these good requests materialize.
Ahirete kalsa daha iyi olur.
And it will be beneficial both if they materialize in this world, and even if they don't come, if they are not realized in this world, it is even more beneficial if they materialize in the hereafter.
Allah dualarımızı makbul etsin inşallah.
May Allah Almighty accept our prayers,
Ümitler yeyse düşmeyelim.
and may Allah Almighty protect us from losing hope.
Allah'tan ümitimizi kesmeyelim inşallah.
May we always have trust and hope and faith in Allah Almighty.
Ümit kesmek imansızlıktır.
To lose one's hope is a sign of not having faith.
Allah muhafaza etsin.
May Allah Almighty protect us from losing hope and losing our faith.
Allah'a tevfik. El-Fatiha.